Sure you're on. Which one are you on here? Now, tell me when you can hear. Is that right?
That's too loud.
Then that is you. 2 is you.
Do a little lower. That's better.
Okay. All right.
Long time since I wore headsets. I used to do this in the Air Force.
Let's see. Let me watch one.
And you don't mind if Lynn makes video, do you?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
I love you,
That's all
Sandy.
right. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for loving me. My husband told me you love me this morning too. That's nice. Thank you for loving me.
Surely that's not fair, friends.
Okay, listen to this. Yeah, so now we're going to have abortion in our health care bill, passed 60 votes, a list for cloture. That's the first step. We'll talk more about the process later. That's Barbara Boxer. That is the madness by which we're being governed. Along with Harry Reid, who's telling us 2 people are dying every 10 minutes because they don't have medical care. Unbelievable. Well, that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we have to throw the bums and the bumettes out. I mince no words over that. We have to get them out of office. I would be so happy to see every 60, each person, each senator that voted for that bill on Saturday night to just be out on their keisters come November. Excuse my language. My mother would say Sandra Kay. But I'm just fed up, and so we need some good people. We need good people nationally, and we need good people locally. Paul Mitchell is running in District 62, which is North Central Lake County, Grays Lake, Gurney, I'm not even sure where else. He's running against an incumbent whose name is Sandy Cole. Why are you running against her? Why?
I'm running against her because she doesn't represent Republican values. Sandy Cole is funded by Personal PAC, Pro-Abortion Political Action Committee. She's just gotten her 3rd endorsement from Planned Parenthood. And these are the people that are pushing this health care.
She's a Republican. You're
Republican.
running against her in the primary. She's a Republican who got Planned Parenthood's endorsement. Sounds like Mark Kirk.
Oh yeah, and it's only a handful of people that got Planned Parenthood's endorsement in Illinois this year. And Mark Kirk is not on that list. Sandy Cole is on the list. House Republican leader Tom Cross is on the list. None of the Republican statewide candidates are on their list.
All right, so Paul, is abortion, is that a hot button for you? Is that why you're running in this race?
That is a large part of why I'm running, yes. Abortion is if you accept the simple scientific fact that the right to life is inherent for every human life, and that human life begins at conception, and that's not a political statement, it's not a religious statement, it's an uncontested scientific fact. Every person who ever bought a box of condoms knows that that life begins at conception. And so if you accept that simple scientific fact, then the idea that when you count how many abortions are happening in Illinois and in the United States every year, there's no more urgent problem than that.
All right, so that's certainly an issue for you. Let me just say that Paul was born in Lincoln, Nebraska, grew up in Galesburg. He's been in the Air Force. He was a Russian linguist in the Air Force. He went to University of Texas. He has a BA in economics, a minor in history. He's been working as a database developer in FileMaker Pro?
I work with an application called FileMaker Pro.
Oh,
yes.
okay, I got that right. Okay, so that's what he does. He lives in Hayesville in Lake County. He goes to St. Peter Catholic Church. He's got a wife and 4 little kids.
That's right. Plus a grown-up boy who lives in Texas.
Okay. Paul, what are the other issues that are hot buttons for you?
Well, obviously economic issues. I mean, in Lake County, we've got bad roads, we've got 10% unemployment, and there's no economic development going on in Lake County. The state is not doing its part to improve our infrastructure. We need climate change in Lake County to the economic climate.
Don't get me started on that one. Let me just.
At least that's something humans really can control.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. But I love that. And let me just say that I didn't even know this, so I'm going to repeat it. It's on your information. Mitchell for state rep. And what is your website? I want to give that.
PaulFor62.com. That's PAULFOR 62.com.
PaulFor62.com. Last day to register to vote is January the 5th.
That's
so
right.
if you haven't registered, please do. You have a campaign rally on the 9th. You have a candidate forum for the League of Women Voters on the 10th of January. Because it's coming up February 2nd. It's the election.
That's right. It's only 6 weeks from tomorrow.
Unbelievable. And early voting, I hate it.
Early voting starts, I agree with you about that. Early voting starts on January 11th.
Hey,
so
why do we have motor voter? I think it's a young state senator named Barack Obama. One of the big reasons we have motor voter in this state. Let's talk about your opponent. Yeah, the incumbent, Sandy Cole. Besides the fact that she's gotten the endorsement of Planned Parenthood, the largest abortion provider in the nation, what else has she done that you take issue with?
Well, here in 2009, she voted on, I don't know if you remember this, Sandy, the Illinois FOCA bill.
Yes.
I don't know if you recall that bill. It would have made abortion a right in the state of Illinois under statute. Now, no state and nor the federal government has ever made abortion a right in its statutes. Abortion is a right because of judicial precedents, not because any legislature ever sat down and made it one. This law would have made abortion a right. It would have given standing to anyone seeking an abortion, the right to sue anyone she said was interfering with her right to an abortion. It would have done away with conscience protections for doctors, nurses, pharmacists. It would have done away with every single restriction on abortion in Illinois law, including late-term abortion, including our never-enforced 14-year-old parental notification law. Just a bad bill all around. It would have mandated sex education beginning in kindergarten for public school students. Just a bad bill. She was the swing vote in committee. This is a Republican. She was the swing vote in committee that passed that bill out to the House floor. And what you probably remember, when that passed out to the House floor, it roused all the pro-lifers in Illinois, and suddenly it started losing co-sponsors.
Yeah. I was
like
right here. We talked about it
leaves
plenty.
in the fall.
You bet. Now, this is Paul Mitchell that you're hearing, and his opponent is Sandy Cole. She's the she that we're talking about, and she's the incumbent in District 62, and again, that's North Central Lake County. Now, Paul has been endorsed by Illinois Federation for Life, Political Action Committee, Tax Accountability, Illinois Conservatives. He's got some good personal endorsements. Don Costello is a good friend of the show. I think Don's got great taste in candidates. Irene Napier, Kane County Right for Life, Bonnie Quirk. Lots of people that I know and respect are endorsing you. So, Paul, again, it's paulfor62.com, paulfor62.com. One last word from you. Anything else? Why should they vote for you?
I'm the guy who's running on the Republican platform and not away from the Republican platform. I want to work for smaller government, less taxes, and respect for traditional values.
If you don't win this race, I think there's a future for you in radio, Paul.
Oh, thank you very much.
Voice.
I'll come calling after February if I don't win.
Well, we hope you do. This is Sandy Rios on AM 1160.